Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another coffee chat video. Today I want to talk to you about the invisibility wound or self-limiting belief, or how we are convinced that when we succeed we need to be quiet. Maybe consciously that's not what you believe, but subconsciously, if you don't get enough recognition, enough visibility when you succeed, when you do good stuff, well, maybe you have that self-limiting belief. Let's talk about it. But first of all, I'm gonna make a coffee. Today I'm gonna make an iced coffee. So I've got my ice in my jug. I'm using decaf because I'm trying to lower down my caffeine intake these days. This is a very old, not very old, but a few months old, ground decaf coffee. I made a mistake when I ordered it. It's gonna run really quickly. I'm not sure it's gonna be that good since it's probably quite oxidized, but I'm gonna do it iced and then add a foam on top, a cold foam, which I want to flavor with like cinnamon and honey, something like this, maybe a bit of ginger, we'll see. Anyway, so I'm gonna pour that in. I usually use 15 grams of coffee for an iced V60 with 200 mils of water total, including the ice. But since it's a very old coffee, I'm using 17 grams to try and bring some resistance to the puck. And also I'm using the Hario V60 filter because I know that water will flow slower with that one than with the Silverist. So I've added 17 grams. My water is hot. Let's heat it up a little bit more. The coffee still smells really nice. It's an anaerobic natural coffee from Colombia. Decaf, Swiss water process. It smells very nice. It should be good. All right. Here we go with the pre-infusion. The wound of invisibility of success, or the self-belief that your successes need to be quiet. When you look at me, when you see me, you might not think that I'm the most invisible person there is. I always wear bright colors, especially these days. But I definitely do have this wound of invisible or quiet success. Like I said in a previous video, my brother has a disability and I was the good child, healthy, good at school, well-behaved, all of this. And it was expected that I would succeed at school and everywhere else. But it was also expected that I don't shine too much. So I don't create, how would you say, that shadow for my little brother, that he does, that the idea was that he wouldn't feel less than because of my success. And I'm thinking, since I've worked a bit on that limiting belief, I'm thinking that a lot of women actually carry this wound. We are taught to not shine too brightly, so men around us can feel more comfortable. What I invite you to do is maybe look at this, maybe look at a time when you had to stay quiet regarding a success, regarding an achievement, and you were afraid to communicate about it, you were afraid to brag about it, or you realized that you deserved some recognition, but you didn't get it, you didn't receive it. Look at a time, the oldest, the better, like the youngest you were, but the oldest memory possible, the better, and try and feel what you felt in that moment. And feel what was the injustice. And also, because usually there's a bit of an injustice wound with that, and a fear of being rejected. If you shine too much, then you're going to be rejected because that's not what's expected of you. And try to identify what is precisely for you the belief associated. For me, it was clear as day that when I succeed, and I need to succeed because I'm expected to, because things come easy for me, right? Since I'm not disabled in my family. When I succeed, I need to do it quietly and I won't get compliments. And I don't deserve compliments for my successes. And examples that are very easy for me to find are the fact that my little brother, when he had good grades, he would get money for it because he was not great at school. I wouldn't get anything for better grades than what he got. Another thing would be that we both love singing, and we would sing as children with my dad, for instance. And he would always get compliments from my family about how well he could sing, and I would never get any. And I sung all right too. Maybe he sung better, but I still sung all right, and I didn't get any compliments. Definitely, my belief was that I need to compliment my brother as well, and I need to make sure that he feels great and that I don't shine too bright so he can feel good. Now, how to return that belief is, first of all, to deconstruct the points that support it. For instance, for me, the fact that I had to be quiet about my successes at school. Well, maybe my family, maybe because of their beliefs, but I didn't have to. And I deserve recognition for that as well. I also deserved compliments for the way I was singing. And it was not because of who I was or if I was deserving or not that I didn't get them. It was just because of the family culture. Trying to reframe that. And also the other point was like, if I shine, if I succeed, and if everyone hears about it and if everyone compliments me about it, it doesn't put my brother in the shadows. Maybe it actually inspires him. And actually today, when I succeed, we are both grown-ups, he's proud of me when I succeed, right? So that's what matters. Anyway, that was another quick example of self-limiting belief. And I do believe that a lot of us women, even the most visible, not that I am the most visible, but I am quite colorful, we probably carry that deep within. We have a culture of women being discreet, having to be discreet, but we deserve to be successful, of course, but we also deserve the attention and the recognition and the praise that comes with that. And if we succeed brightly, then maybe, hopefully, we can inspire more women to do the same. And I think that's a great idea and a great belief. What do you think? See you later.